Hi everyone, welcome to this linear programming tutorial. An example is at the top of the spreadsheet that involves a computer company. They make printers with two different models, Alpha and Beta. Alpha cost $100 to make and Beta cost $150. The profits for each model are 30 for Alpha and 40 for Beta. If the total number of printers demanded per month does not exceed 2,500 and the company can spend no more than 600,000 a month for manufacturing, let's find our objectives and constraints. I have set these up to where they're similar to how your example this week is. So our solution will go here. We don't know what it is yet, so I highlighted both Alpha and Beta because we do not know how much of each model printer we will be making. Below that, I have written our objective function, which means our profit for each unit. So our profit for Alpha is 30 and Beta is 40. So we're going to produce some combination of those to get our maximum profitability. Now we do have constraints that keep us from, fully realizing as much profits as we would like. Our first is demand. Demand will not exceed 2,500 units per month. So some amount of Alpha and some amount of Beta will not exceed 2,500. Second, we can only spend 600,000. Alpha costs $100 to make and Beta costs $150. These will look very similar to the constraints and the objective function that we have in our assignment this week. So let's get started in using the solver. If you do not have the solver, you can go to File, and Get Add-ins and add the solver. If you have it, when you click the Data tab, you will see Solver, usually below the Data Analysis. To get ready to use the solver, first, we will click on this cell. We're going to type in a program here, or a formula here, so that we can calculate our total solution. Click equals sum product, parentheses, highlight these two cells, comma, and then we're going to use the cells above it. So B11 colon C11, parentheses, and enter. Now I can go back here and you can see what that formula will look like. We're going to add the same formula here, equal sum product, parentheses. We're going to select these two cells this time since we're looking at our demand constraint, comma, here is our solution, so we'll highlight these two cells with a parentheses. You can go back here and see the full formula. Finally, for our final one, we'll type out sum product for the third time, parentheses, our manufacturing constraint, comma, our solution of alpha and beta, parentheses. So now that we have our three sum product formulas, we can go to the solver. To set the objective, we're going to select the up arrow and select this cell under Z to be where our solution goes. By changing the variable cells, this means we're going to get a certain amount of alpha and a certain amount of beta. So we selected those. Then we're going to be subject to two constraints. We're going to select here where we did our sum product. Make sure this is selected less than or equal to. And then we'll select our constraint total, which is the 2,500. We'll add that, and then we'll do a second one. So this constraint, make sure it's less than or equal to. And then once we've finished, we click OK. Your formula should look something like this. You're going to change this to simplex LP and make sure this is checked. Then you'll click Solve. I have already solved this for you over here. I selected Solve. And in this example, if you would like to try one to make sure you have your formulas correct, if you use these formulas you should get the following answer for your solver. I hope this helps you as you prepare for our final week 7 assignment.